I'm Matt.
And I'm Bianca.
And we're from everybodyswing.com. And we'd like to answer some more questions that we get from everybody on our website that asks us questions about either becoming a swinger or just general lifestyle questions, anything like that. So I think we'll just get started.
Jump into
it.
Doug wanted to know, can swinging be good for your marriage?
Can swinging be good for your marriage? I don't know. Was it good for our marriage?
Oh, great for our marriage.
Yeah, it's good.
I have no complaints as of yet.
No. Now, when we first got into it, which hasn't been that long, but we've run the gamut of lots of things you can do in the lifestyle. But we weren't particularly having problems with our marriage in any way at the time. But it has definitely made it even stronger than that.
We're so much closer than we've ever been, and we were always really close anyways. So it's just crazy how much closer it's brought us together. And I think it's partially because we share this incredibly sexy, thing together. That it's like, we can have our secret conversations and it's sexy, or recount experiences that we've had that's, again, sexy. And then you're like thinking about these sexy things and then you're like, ooh, I'm kind of horny now.
Yeah.
How awful is it to want to have sex with your spouse all the time? It's a pretty good thing for your marriage, I'd say.
Yeah. And then on weekends we have sex with other people.
Right.
So that means you get lots of sex, and sex is a good thing.
It's not about that.
Yeah. So it's definitely been good for our marriage. In fact, I was thinking about this the other day. We haven't even talked about this. I was thinking to myself, gosh, I think from a guy's perspective, throughout your 20s and 30s, and probably older as well, though there will be times where you're not that you I'd say want to have an affair, but that you'd want to, you lust over other girls. You're like, oh my God, that girl is hot, or that I want to have sex with that girl because look at the tits on that one, or whatever it might be. And literally since we've gotten into this, it's yes, I still look at that girl and go, wow. Check her out, but I also go.
So do I. I'll say,
which is a good thing. But also be I wouldn't. I can't even think of I wouldn't even bother thinking about fooling around behind Bianca's back because I might not get that girl because she's just walking down the street. But if the next time I go to a party or a club or whatever it might be, there is someone's smoking hot wife that I can have sex with. So I'm not even going to bother with that anymore. I'm looking, but the thought process has absolutely changed into a much more honest feeling where, I don't think back in the day when we were the prudish, normal American couple, it was I wouldn't even have dreamt of saying, oh my God, look at the tits on that one to Bianca.
And I would have smacked him upside the head if he would and not talked to him for days.
Yeah.
That whole girl thing we do. Oh, can't believe you looked at another woman. How dare you? Well, I'm checking out the ass of the guy over there.
Yeah.
But I'm more discreet than you are. We are, girls. We're way more discreet than the guys are.
Yeah. No. What's the point of being discreet? I just
never not discreet.
Walk past.
Down.
Yeah, she comments on that all the time. She'll be at the mall or something like that. She's wearing something that's super low cut, and she's like, "Gosh, guys are not even subtle at all. They will just look at me and just go."
But what's funny is at the clubs, it's okay, you expect that. When you're at the swingers clubs.
But anyway, back to the question though. Now there is the negative side about with the question, can it be good for your marriage? If you are already in a marriage that is having problems, a lot of people we've talked to a lot of people and we've read a lot about people that think this is the last ditch effort to save our marriage, and that is bound to failure. It is a whole other ball game. Specifically with trust more than anything else, is that, you have to be in a really good place with your spouse or partner to be able to look at them getting fucked 6 feet away from you.
Next time. You can touch them.
Yeah. It's if you like it and you're comfortable enough in the fact that, I can look at her as she's getting fucked by someone else right next to me and go, I'm not concerned about what's going on over there, or that she's going to leave me for this guy, or that she's going to like the other guy better because his his dick, which of course isn't going to be as big as mine, she for some reason likes it better or whatever. I'm not concerned about any of that because A, I'm fucking this really hot girl right now, and I'm paying attention to that because that's awesome. Because there's no because that's awesome. Yeah. And I know when we're done, everybody splits off. Bianca and I end up back together, and we end up, usually fucking like rabbits for a good few days afterward, going, that was so hot, that was so hot.
Talking about it constantly.
Yeah, and, she had great boobs. I know, because yeah, she looked them. So to recap, if your marriage is in a really, really strong place and you want to go that next step and find out about this world where it's so cool.
It's just fun. It's just sex. There's nothing that's scary about it. I think, being Americans, we live in such a prudish place that it's, got such a bad rap. It's sex. It's fun. How can sex not be fun? I mean, yeah, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's fun. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun. Edit that part out.
Edit that part out. Okay. No, sex is fun. I keep that part in. Yeah, that's the most important thing that we know and that everybody seems to talk about is that sex is supposed to be fun. It's we're past the kids. We love each other dearly and we hold hands all the time and we kiss and hug and all that kind of stuff that a loving married couple do. But we have sex with other people in the same way that we would do anything with other people. I mean, it seems kind of weird to say, but if we're playing, I don't know, tennis with another couple or something like that, I mean, it's a hobby.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good
it sounds like a weird. Thank you. It sounds like a weird analogy, but I mean, it's just another hobby.
It is. Their hobby is having sex. Someone else's hobby is playing tennis.
Yeah, which is better.
Let's go play doubles.
Yeah. How many tennis balls can you get in your mouth? Okay, anyway. Wow, now I want to go play some tennis. Okay, what's the next question? You guys have further question? Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, Julie wanted to know, she says she's heard us mention soft swap, full swap. What do they mean and what is the difference?
Okay, yeah, we talk about soft swap all the time, full swap, and if you watched our other video that talked about the first time we got together with another couple, that was just soft swap. So soft swap, and there's lots of definitions in the lifestyle, but soft swap.
The two main, these are like the two biggest main ones that you're going to run to if you're a newbie and you're not really sure what's what.
Yeah. So soft swap is basically oral sex. Plain and simple.
Same room, same bed a lot of times.
But it just boils down to not going. Really, no penetration. No penetration there. And full swap obviously means penetration. There are other. There are other things, other names and words and definitions, and there's a lot of them for other things if people are in different rooms or they like bondage or whatever it might be. There's lots and lots of words, and you can actually find a full
dictionary.
Thank you. Dictionary of glossary is better. Glossary of every word that we can think of and that others have thought of. On our website, everybodyswing.com, so you can check that out if you're curious what something is. You can look at that. Go to our website, everybodyswing.com, and
send us your questions. If you have questions, we'd love to answer them.
Yeah, you can send it. You can put your questions right here in the comments section of the video, or you can always email us at info@everybodyswing.com. Make sure you subscribe to our videos because we've got a whole bunch of them coming. And make sure you tell your friends. And become a swinger if you're not one, because we want to have sex with you. Well, maybe. It's possible.
Go swingers!
Yeah.